I got to ask, what did I think about Draymond Green's exchange on media day? He told the reporter, he says, "I'm in a win situation. I'm a black man. I'm here 13 years, etc." What did I think about what he said? Considering he's been to six finals, four chips, and he is that dude that you love or loathe, but every team needs one. He got a valid point. I mean, I understand where they trying to come through his antics. That's what they trying to say. Will he still be here? And he has looked past the pull date after 2019. That's not revision and give him a clap that in the 2022 finals against the Celtics, his butt didn't almost get pulled to the side because he was ineffective. He did the takedown of Jalen Brown, but he came up hitting some threes and he came up in a couple of games, but he been looking burnt the last few years. That's why the headlock on Rudy Gobert, who nobody likes. So Draymond gets almost a pass for that almost. But his antics and his shenanigans and his, what he done, they're gonna have him pretty much retire in Golden State. It's gonna pretty much, dare I say, they're gonna have his jersey retired. They may even have a statue of him. I don't know. I mean, I think it's all kinds of wrongs that he's gone, that he gets to stay, and Klay Thompson had to go. That's how I feel. I think the Splash Brothers, the real ones, should have been, because but and I saw Stephen A. Smith defending him and what he said on the show. I can understand it, but I also understand where that writer was coming from. There's two sides, two things can be true. Him being there as a black man, where he came from, and everything that he's accomplished, that's true. However, his antics, his unsportsmanlike demeanor, and his, what he's done, it's kind of like, and plus sometimes he acts like he's podcasting when he's doing shows and games, and then all that slurping he does with LeBron James, you have a hard time taking him serious. It's like but many things going on, and I think Stephen A. had a exception when Kevin Durant said for him to get some help. I knew what Durant was saying because Draymond doesn't act, because he's getting outplayed. That whole thing with Sabonis and Sacramento was embarrassing. His antics over the years, they've allowed him to come across like, yes, he can play. He in his past he could play multiple positions. He can't no more. He getting toasted and roasted. If you're watching the game in modern era, if you're watching it past 2020, he ain't the same dude. He has a moment here and there. They let him self-check when he shoots threes. So if you ever play pickup basketball, you play 21, and cats be fighting for the rebound, and they leave you out there by yourself, that's called self-check. If you don't know, cats who play ball know what I'm talking about. You know a cat can't shoot 10 feet beyond, you let him stand out there by himself. He's self-check. Even if the wind is blowing or it's not, he's self-check. That's how they used to do Jason Kidd. That's how they used to do Ray Joe Rondo. And that's how they do Draymond Green. I'm just telling you. And I like all those cats in different ways. You know, I like Draymond when he hustled and he played within context, not the antics he's done, and not some of the stuff he didn't see. And he was instrumental to them winning chips. Can't take that away. Because I remember the Portland series when Damian Lillard blew all four of them games, and they blew all four. Draymond was looking unstoppable. Yeah, 29. He came up big. However, he's brought enough heat on himself where people would question him mental capacity, but physical too. So his exchange on media day was, some people gonna take it one way or the other. You know, Bottom line is they got to make some moves. They don't have enough pieces. I know Stephen A. tried to say if he didn't get suspended, but Kamingas came up big time, so that's been holding him back. But they're gonna need another option. It's gonna be interesting what they do. How they're gonna preserve Steph Curry's last 2 to 3 years, because I do believe he's in the home stretch. I think 4 years tops, but I think two more top, and probably a year where he just pretty much stat pads. Because I don't see them being a championship team, let alone a playoff team. I think they're on the third tier slot. Play in is third tier, somewhere between seventh, ninth seed. If they get 4 or 5, that means they're good. Second, I don't see that with Golden State. They can prove me wrong. I don't see it. But as far as Draymond goes, well, to me, he's washed. And they need another score, another legit person. But his antics is why people will say stuff like that to him. Not his accomplishments, what he has accomplished, but his antics, the fact that availability is the best ability to be there. When you're not there, you're not helping your team. You're distracting, and you're putting up those triple doubles every night. 6 fouls, two technicals, and suspensions for doing antics, which minimize and diminish when people can halfway tolerate you. So let's not act like it wasn't a fair question, because he's brought that on himself. And even though I know that reporter, and again, you can interpret it there because you do have to stand up for yourself. But Draymond Green, right message, wrong messenger. That's how I would describe it. Right message, wrong messenger. Because he put a lot of that on himself. And deep down, he didn't cost Golden State a ring too for his antics. Just saying. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments. I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep in mind, clear. Watch out for another shit if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay real, stay true. I'm out one time. Peace.